Hey everyone, I'm back. Justin here with the election in 2020 for President Trump, which we definitely need to support more now than ever because this impeachment crap is it's insane. They're not even charging him in the impeachment with the original crimes that they said they were going to impeach him for. They're saying abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, where I thought originally it was bribery and obstruction of justice. So they're just putting in whatever they want to put in to impeach the president that over 60 million people chose to be their president. They have lowered the bar entirely for impeachment when it comes to this trial that they want to have now. It's obvious that every single Democrat in the House is going to vote to impeach, and most likely every Republican in the House will vote to not impeach. Same thing in the Senate. It's just going to fall back in the Senate like 52 to 48, something like that, as far as votes in the Senate are concerned. And you need over 60, at least 67 votes to impeach, so he's not going to get convicted and thrown out of office, but still it's a show. That's all it is a show for because they know they have no good candidates on the Democratic side. And we gotta get out and vote for this guy because he's doing a great job for our country. What are they gonna impeach the next guy for? That's what you gotta ask yourself. They're gonna impeach him for a phone call that he makes. It's absolutely insane. What the Democrats are afraid of is that President Trump will put them in their place and put a stop to what they have been trying to do to America for the last 16 years, 18 years. It's just unbelievable what they have changed into. They're not the party anymore of Kennedy, Johnson, even Bill Clinton. They're just extremely far left on every policy that there is. It's unbelievable at this point. Just about every day now on the news for the next up until the day of the election in 2020, let's say, you will hear these fake stories on every news organization. You know, you gotta research this stuff for yourself and see what is really happening because they're not telling you the truth. Nobody's telling you the truth as far as the news is concerned. If you listen to what they say that Russia helped President Trump win the election. Really think for yourself, what are the odds that Russia would want President Trump to win the election? It's a show, that's all it is. And we really need to make sure that a Democrat like Biden or Sanders or Elizabeth Warren do not get in there because they will tear America apart. And we want to continue to have our great country. What I would recommend everybody doing after you watch these videos that I'm making is look up every one of the Democratic candidates, or at least the top five, let's say, because those are the ones that really have a chance. You know, people like Delaney, Marianne Williamson. These people don't have a shot. They're below 10%, so they're going to be out soon anyway. But people like Biden, Warren, Sanders, even maybe Pete Buttigieg, look up what they want to do. Look up their biographies and see how they voted in the past. And you get an idea of what they will do if they win. It's going to be chaos. If any one of them wins, just about every freedom that you think you have is going to be gone. That we do have it, but we'll think we have at that point because they'll be gone. Listen to them when they talk about the criminal justice system. They say they want to have better criminal justice and have better enforcement of the police force and the army and all those things. But look at what they're doing with the immigration policy. Yes, people should be able to come to the country, but they need to come in legally, not illegally. And they seem to be for illegal immigration. And that's against the law. we need somebody with sanity in the White House. You may think that President Trump is not the most sane person, I'm sure a lot of people do, and he may not be, but the other ones on the Democratic side have lost their minds at this point. And we will be in a quote unquote civil war with everybody in the country if any of those candidates gets into office. So I encourage everybody to go out and vote in 2020 to keep President Trump in office and spread the word about this impeachment circus, because that's what it is, a circus, and we cannot let President Trump get impeached because he's doing great things for our country and for our people. Thank you so much for watching, and vote for President Trump in 2020.